In the early summer of 1911, the world's most beguiling portrait, the Mona Lisa, hung unassumingly on a modest wall of the Louvre, framed not by ostentation, but by the steady, unremarkable routine of one of Europe's great museums. Security at the Louvre was governed by complacency rather than vigilance. Ropes rather than glass cases protected its treasures, and a small cadre of attendants patrolled these airless alcoves. The Mona Lisa occupied a corner of Gallery 6, perched at eye level, its modest dimensions belying the extraordinary gravity of its contents. Leonardo's subtle sfumato and cool chiaroscuro rendered her smile a whisper, enigmatic yet almost imperceptible amid the Louvre's more ostentatious treasures. Few visitors paused long. Attendants, more concerned with rotas than policing, strolled past her as though she were an afterthought. Guidebooks of the day relegated her to a footnote beneath grander spectacles of mythological grandeur and royal portraiture. August 21, 1911. By the time the gallery filled with tourists and schoolchildren, the alarm was sounded. The painting had vanished without a trace. No broken glass, no shattered locks. Only an empty space, as if the void itself had exhaled the masterpiece. The principal architect of this audacious theft was Vincenzo Peruggia, a former Louvre employee whose intimate knowledge of the museum proved crucial. Disguised as a gallery handyman, he lingered long after closing hours, concealing himself overnight in a storage niche. At dawn, when the corridors lay hushed and the lamps still gleamed in their iron sconces, he emerged and moved with stealth born of insider familiarity. He eased the portrait from its hooks with no urgency or alarm, a singular act of devotion to his hidden design. Wrapped in cotton cloth, she became freight, her surface protected yet concealed beneath his coat. He slipped into the awakening streets of Paris, his prize pressed close to his chest, unnoticed amid the daily bustle. News of the disappearance spread like wildfire. "Where is the Mona Lisa?" the headlines demanded. Sensationalist theories proliferated. German agents, occult societies, even arcane cults bent on unearthing Leonardo's hidden wisdom. Peruggia himself seeded the intrigue, penning boastful letters that veiled his theft in patriotic rhetoric. He claimed to be repatriating the portrait, liberating it from Napoleonic spoils, and returning it to Italian soil. Yet beneath the veneer of nationalism lay darker impulses. Rumors of a clandestine Brotherhood of Arts, convinced that Da Vinci concealed alchemical secrets in his final strokes. They believed her smile contained a geometric cipher, a key to an arcane chamber in Florence's Palazzo Vecchio. Whispers persisted of hidden vaults awaiting the painting's revelation, chambers untouched for centuries. 2 years later, in December 1913, the painting resurfaced, offered in a Florentine apartment as though awaiting a hero's return. Peruggia, convinced of his triumph, presented the wrapped canvas to a local antiquarian, but the sale would not go according to plan. Italian authorities intervened, seizing both thief and treasure in a single dramatic sweep. In court, he oscillated between humble patriot and defiant zealot, claiming simply, it belonged to Italy. To widespread surprise, he received a light sentence, barely over a year, before being lionized by many Italian compatriots. Back in Paris, the Louvre reinstated her behind glass and ropes, transforming her from a quiet treasure into an object of veneration. Her theft had wrought a metamorphosis. She was no longer merely a painting but a global icon, dissected by millions. In the decades since, conservators have deployed infrared reflectography, probing beneath varnish to uncover hidden underdrawings. They discovered faint cartographic lines and arcane symbols, traces of Leonardo's lifelong quest for universal harmony. In the backrooms of esoteric archives, scholars still hunt for missing preparatory sketches that might illuminate his intent. Some allege a lost companion portrait, an inverted mirror image with the true smile, lurking in hidden vaults. Legend places it beneath the Tiber, awaiting rediscovery by a daring few. Today, sensor arrays and drones patrol her enclosure, ensuring no hand may ever liberate her again. Yet despite fortified vigilance, her image circulates everywhere, on postcards, in private collections, across digital screens. In shadowed corners of occult libraries, dusty manuscripts hint at hidden meanings embedded in her layers of paint. Trial transcripts, now redacted, still guard secrets of Peruggia's true motives and the Brotherhood he never named. Her eyes, still tracking the observer, invite us to wonder, what lies beyond their depths? Fine cracks mar the surface time's fingerprint in testament to her extraordinary odyssey. Formulas and sketches interlace in her layers, suggesting a union of art, science, and alchemy. Today's detectives employ digital analysis, yet the canvas remains an enigma beyond full decipherment. Conspiracy theorists weave intricate webs between the Louvre, secret societies, and subterranean vaults. Under the moonlight, the Louvre's pyramid casts long shadows, echoes of Leonardo's inscrutability. From obscurity to unparalleled fame, she transcended her canvas to become living myth. Perhaps her smile encodes universal harmony, an occult formula still awaiting discovery. Locked in archives, Leonardo's own writings tease at further secrets, pages unread by modern eyes. Scholars continue their vigil, chasing whispers of a hidden truth beneath every brushstroke. And as millions file past her bulletproof glass, the question remains more potent than ever. What truths lie concealed beneath that inscrutable smile, awaiting the next daring revelation? Thank you for visiting the Synthetic Oracle channel. If you are intrigued by the mysteries of the Mona Lisa, leave a comment below the video. Like it with thumb up and subscribe to the channel so you don't miss out on future releases.